Hello guys, like we're here today, and we just got a whole bunch of information and news from Koro. They just dropped the bomb of information on us today. So let's get started with these starter evolutions. Looking at the first one, which is a Chespin evolution, you're like, what happened to Chespin? Like, where did he go? Like, what happened here? That's what I at least thought when I saw him the first time. I'm like, why is he an egg? He looks like he's in a costume as the Easter Bunny, okay? Like, I don't know what that was. But now that I'm spending more time looking at it, I don't know, he looks kind of cool now. So, he's just grass type, and he knows the move Mud Shot. Looking below him to the Fennekin evolution, it's just fire, no fire fighting yet, even though it's on two legs. Who knows up with that? It knows the move Psyshock. It has like a twig, a stick in its tail, and its tail kind of looks really big and luscious and almost like a broom. But anyways, this guy's not really appealing to me so much right now. I don't know, the four-legged fox, and then he just stands up. Like what? Like I don't really understand that one either. But moving on to the next one, which is my favorite one. Actually, it is just a water type right now, and it knows move Bounce. It's Froakie's evolution. I don't know. He looks pretty cool to me. So I like the first evolution that I talked about, Chespin, and the Froakie evolutions. So moving on to the next stuff, we have two new Mega evolutions that are revealed. So let's continue that. Okay, here we got the Mewtwo Mega X, or Mega Mewtwo X, and just in case you didn't know, the other one was Mega Mewtwo Y, and then it's gonna be like version exclusive. So this Mewtwo X right here is looking more like a Mewtwo. He's looking kind of tough. He's got like extra lines on his body, and his legs are kind of looking like a fingers, kind of almost. So he's kind of strange looking, but he does look a lot tougher. The other one from Y kind of looks like a baby evolution of Mewtwo, in my opinion. Anyways, if you they have like special names for the Mega Stone for these guys. It's called like Mewtwo X for this guy, Mewtwo Y for the other guy. Moving on, this time for real to something else. We got Garchomp here, Mega Garchomp. I think he's looking pretty cool. They just added a whole bunch of points. The weird looking jaw kind of throws me off a bit there, but other than, I mean, he looks really sharp. I don't know how else to say it. He's just power. He looked dangerous. Like, can you imagine this in the anime? Like how sharp those things are gonna be? I don't know. Moving on again to something else new, we got the type chart for this generation that includes Fairy type, and I know you guys are wondering what is Fairy type gonna have and stuff. So, anyways, I'm gonna tell you right now. Fairy will be super effective against Fighting, Dark, and Dragon, pretty much taking care of all the things that are pretty powerful right now. And then also, it will be not very effective against Fire, Poison, and Steel, weak to Poison and Steel, resistant to Fighting, Dark, and Bug, and I believe immune to Dragon types. Another interesting thing to know about, especially if you're playing competitively, is Steel lost resistance to Dark and Ghost types. So some pretty important information there, and let's go check out some of the new Pokemon that were revealed. Alright, if you guys look at the top right corner of the page, you can see a T-Rex Pokemon. Yes, finally, a T-Rex Pokemon. I know everybody wants one. I mean, if you don't, well, now that you see it, you know you want it. And it's actually a Rock Dragon type. So Dragon type, it's like, oh, okay, it's Dragon type. Now there's a bunch of fairies and it might die. But anyways, hopefully it's still good, because I really want to use this Pokemon. It is a fossil Pokemon, and it has a really cool ability called Hard Jaw that boosts the power of attacks that use biting, for example, Crunch, Bite, and moves like that. And I don't know, I'm just pretty happy to see this T-Rex on here, because when you think fossil, obviously like dinosaurs and T-Rexes, and it just makes perfect sense. The next one's a little bit more interesting. It's kind of like, who knows what that is, but a little dinosaur again. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try right now. But it is a Rock Ice type, and it knows the move Aurora Beam. And this one also has a very interesting ability. It's called Free Skin, and any normal attack turns to an ice attack, and it boosts the power. So, I mean, again, another interesting ability. I'm more excited about the T-Rex, like I said, than this. This guy looks kind of weird, kind of off. He's like blue. I don't know. Moving on to the next one, and I'm talking about the top left corner. We have this guy looking like a llama with some interesting like sideburns or something here. And this guy is a like llama dude. Anyways, but what is interesting about him is that you can actually like cut his hair. Like you can style him up. make as your hairdo. So hopefully this will be level for more Pokemon that have like fur and stuff, like you can trim them because then everyone looks different, you know, and that'd be pretty cool to be honest. So he also, if you found him in the trailer, which is right here, he was just showing for like a second, and I didn't find because I wasn't like analyzing the trailer like so in depth, but we already got a sneak peek at him. Moving down to the bottom below the guy we just talked about, and they all have names, but they're all in Japanese, so I'm not gonna just say them right now because they're hard to pronounce, and the English ones will come out later. So moving on, like I said, below we have these guys, and this is actually pretty interesting. The one on the right, I believe, is the male, and the one on the left is the female. And they have actually different move sets. Like that's the biggest gender difference we've seen. Like different move sets, like not just like appearance, but obviously they have a different appearance. And supposedly the female is supposed to be more of an attacker, and the male is more supporter. And the female knows to move extra sensory, and the male knows Miracle Eye. And they can either know Keen Eye or Infiltrator as their ability. Alright, and here we have the last piece of information, and on the top there's a bunch of the Pokemon that have been revealed. I'm pretty sure it's everyone, but what we want to focus on is in the bottom little clips on the bottom of the page, starting with the left side. You can see that there's 5 guys, not very well because the image is blurry, but these are the 5 scientists for Team Flare, and also supposedly they want to create a beautiful world now in addition to making money. So who knows really what's going on with them. We just know they're a bad team, and the scientists have name. So, I mean, they must be important somehow. You're probably going to have to face them in battles and stuff. And to the right, which is way more interesting, and just, I'm really happy they have this in the game, because this is going to make the game a lot better, just, in my opinion. Just, the character customization is confirmed, and you can battle this person, supposedly, which is like a famous actress or something, and I'm assuming once you battle her, she'll think you're a strong trainer, and then she'll be like, oh, I'll be happy to serve you, and then that's when you can customize your hair and your glasses and everything. You can all your clothes and everything. So that'll be really interesting. I'm pretty excited about that one, actually. Overall, a ton of changing news for the Pokemon series, actually. So leave a comment down below on what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.